This is where I've chosen to pursue my flight training in Vancouver here. Look at the beautiful Vancouver weather we're experiencing.
Not a nice day, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I haven't actually announced. Everyone's been asking nonstop which school I finally decided to go to.
Oh. Hi.
Hello, this is Ken Cho, the amazing, wonderful, legendary Ken Cho.
I'm not that great.
We'll see. But for those of you who want to know, I finally ended up going to the school that Ken Cho works at called... Hello, my friends. Welcome to Late Departure. I'm Adam. And as you probably know, if you've been following along so far, I've been looking and researching really hard to find the right flight school for me. I've gone to so many different schools, talked with so many students, and I've learned a lot about aviation here in Vancouver and really what I need to do and what kind of place I need to find in order to do my training and become a commercial pilot. And after all of my deliberation, I finally made the decision.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, that's right. So, you know, with all the reviews and analyses I did, you know, it's a pretty good school, and I came here mostly because of this guy, because, you know, he's just a great mentor in the community, and that's what I want to do. I want to help people learn and enjoy the beautiful weather that Vancouver has to offer, as you can hear very clearly all the way outside here. What a gorgeous, gorgeous day to go flying. We won't be going flying today, but I think we're going to have a good time, right, we can?
Yeah, we will. Not today, though.
Not today, no, that's for sure. So you might be wondering why Pacific Rim. Well, you can see some of the aircraft behind me here. You know, they're just fairly standard general aviation aircraft. I'm here, you can see at Pitt Meadows Airport. It's a pretty... you know, it's a beautiful place. It's a great place to learn how to fly, but I have a whole bunch of reasons for choosing this place. So first of all, we have the fact that, you know, it's a little bit further than Boundary Bay for me, but in terms of being close to the practice area, it's very easy to get to the practice area here. It's a great place for me to, you know, be able to learn a bit more and fly a bit more, because at Boundary Bay, you have to wait quite a bit before you can actually go up and fly. At Pitt Meadows, it's a less busy airport, which means that I'll be able to actually go up and fly almost right away. As soon as I get in the aircraft, I can pretty much go up, which is really nice. So I don't have to wait on the apron for 10-15 minutes to go up. And this is a really big advantage to a smaller airport. Now, that being said, larger airports, of course, give you the advantage of having more experience with busy towers, which means when you start going to more busier airports like JFK or something like that, Vancouver International is also extremely busy. You are going to be used to speaking on the radio and doing all that kind of stuff. So that's a big consideration. And again, there are kind of those advantages and disadvantages there. Now, in terms of the school itself, Pacific Rim, to be honest, they're just, I'd say, above average in terms of schools. You know, in terms of things like prices and the service, you know, they both got fairly good reviews. There are no people who went to Pacific Rim who didn't enjoy it. So probably even a bit above average. I'd say it's a lot closer to the good side. That being said, of course, there were quite a few schools that were on the good side. There were a lot of schools that a lot of students really enjoyed and really loved attending. So I had to make a decision based on other factors, and the big factor for me in the end turned out to be the instructor. And when I first started looking for schools, I went on the Flying Canucks Discord and I met someone named Ken, who you saw just a moment ago in the video. And Ken was just such an amazing person. You know, he's very humble. If you ever say that he's amazing, he'll deny it tooth and nail. But he's such a great mentor in the community. He was always answering any questions I had about aviation, and if he didn't know, he'd always introduce me to people who did know. When I first came to Pitt Meadows Airport, I had only talked with him once, but he really took me under his wing, and he showed me around the airport, introduced me to people, and you know, it's funny, at no point did he ever say, come to Pacific Rim where he worked. Actually, he encouraged me to go to other places because he knew that Pacific Rim was very busy, and that's a downside to the school. It only has a few planes, and so to get up, I have to book at least a month in advance every time. So it definitely is more difficult than going to one of the less busy schools. But really what it came down to is just that instructor. He is just such a great mentor in the aviation community. And that's where I see myself in the future. I want to be a great mentor in the international aviation community, but also locally here in the British Columbia aviation community. I want to be one of the people like him who can help new students and make sure that they have the best experience that they possibly can. That's really important to me because I think this is a really great community. It's a lot of really friendly people, and it's important that we get people to carry on the torch and keep this community being a very friendly place. In any case, I will be going into more detail. I'm still going to do a comparison on all of the different schools and what the different pluses and minuses, comparing the prices and stuff like that for the rest of you out there who might not be in the country or might still be looking for schools. But I'm more than happy to continue sharing all the stuff that I've learned in this journey researching flight schools with the rest of you. And I will still be reviewing a few more flight schools, again, just for the benefit of most of you. And you never know, my instructor Ken there, he is actually a commercial pilot, so he might go back to flying commercially soon. We don't know when that's going to happen. He might get recalled any moment. So if that happens, I need to have all of this research and knowledge so that I can find a good school and ultimately complete my training and become a commercial pilot. In any case, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I know a lot of you are asking me, and I look forward to hearing what you guys think about my decision. And I also look forward to showing you what happens in my future aviation training. I did all the tests today. I tested the microphones and the cameras and everything like that. So we're all ready to go and have some fun, and hopefully I can show you how fun it is to do pilot training. So once again, thanks for joining me on my late departure. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hope you're happy, healthy, and remember, it's never too late. See you next time. So this is flying in Vancouver. This is where I've chosen to pursue my flight training, in Vancouver here. Look at the beautiful Vancouver weather we're experiencing. What do you think about this, Ken?
It sucks. Absolute garbage.